Hello everyone, good evening. I wanna be where the people are. I wanna see them dancing, walking around on those, what do you call them? Feet. So I chose freedom, running around, trying everything new. I thought I'd recontextualize salsa, but could only register for first year French. Well, you should have heard my mom when I dropped the bomb and said I don't want to be here, no, I don't want to be here now. I am not a negative person, it's just that I've always known that I've had places to go, dreams to fulfill and ideas to discover. They're just never where I am. Feel the birds, tuppence a bag, tuppence, tuppence, tuppence a bag. If I'm honest, I know I would give it all back for a chance to start over and rewrite an ending or two. For the girl that I knew who was reckless just enough, who gets hurt, but who learns how to toughen up when she's bruised and gets used by a man who can't love. And then she'll get snapped. You'll be popular, just not quite as popular as me. Hopelessly devoted to you. And it's one that I love because it's all about sort of working hard to get to where you want to go, rather than, just being a princess and it all falling into place for you. I heard someone whisper it, I think over here. And it is in fact from Princess and the Frog, and it's almost there. There's been trials and tribulations, I've had my share, but I've climbed the mountain and I've crossed a river and I'm almost there. He slept a summer by my side. He filled my days with endless wonder. He took my childhood in his stride, but he was gone when autumn came. Honey, honey, touch me, baby, honey, honey. Honey, honey, hold me, baby, honey, honey. Thank you very much. I can maybe do one more. But it's not very fun. I've only got a slow one really. Is that okay? Sorry, okay. And I haven't really practiced it, so I'll sing it. I know it. No, I practiced it weeks ago and then I've forgotten about it because I didn't think I was gonna have to sing it. All right. Okay. But it's not one that you're gonna know either. Is that all right? Yeah? Okay. Come to your senses, the fences inside are not for real if we feel as we did, and I do. Can't you recall when this all began? It was only you and me. It was only me and you. Baby, be real, you can feel again. You don't need a music box melody to know what I mean. Deep in my eyes, what do you see? Deep in my sighs, listen to me. Turns out I did know it. All right. thank you very, very much. Really, you've been fantastic. You've been so lovely, and to be able to perform is just a dream for me. And the fact that you're all sat here, and none of you walked away. Well, maybe some of you walked away, but you're still sat here. So thank you so much.
Hello. I'm so happy. Can't tell. I don't think my lipstick is looking very good, but I can't really see. I just had the best night. That's not true. I had a very good night. I did my singing thing again, and first of all, just from the get-go, the crowd was a lot better than last week. It's warm. So the crowd was better, but my vocals were definitely not, at the start especially. I felt really sort of like air was escaping where it shouldn't have, but I think as the songs went on, it got better. Vocally, it felt better anyway. I think She Used to Be Mine is where that was my 5th song actually out of 10, and that's where I really felt like, okay, we got it now. But what was nice was that, like, during Feed the Birds, for example, people sung along, and actually that was really nice. But then I finished and people were shouting more, more, more. You might have already seen this, or maybe you will see this depending on where I'm placing it. And I was like, oh, are you sure I want one more, blah, blah, blah. And they still wanted one more, despite the fact that I wasn't going to be confident on it, and it was going to be a slow song, and it wasn't going to be a popular one or one that any of them knew. So I was like, all right, we'll give it a shot. And it was Come to Your Senses, and that's a song I love. It's a song I've tried to sing a few times, but never really had a chance to properly belt it out. And because I'd not properly, like, warmed up for it or was expecting it or anything, I was a bit worried. And vocally, mentally, I had no idea if my voice was going to be able to reach sort of the ending notes, because it's quite high. But actually, it turns out it's not that high. For me anyway, in my voice, and especially compared to some of the songs I've already sung tonight. So I sung it, and it's such a beautiful song, full stop. I love that song. And it's a song I wanted to be able to sing for a really long time. Really, really long. Well, maybe that's an exaggeration. Maybe 3 years, I don't know. But it's one of those few songs, I think, where I've really wanted to be able to sing it and just never sort of really given myself a chance to. But anyway, it went mostly well. My breath was a bit funny in some places because I hadn't sort of had a chance to think about it. But it did overall go well, and I hit the notes, I think. I need to watch the video back. But I finished it, and I had a couple of people come up to me saying that, you know, I sung well, and I was like, ah. And then there was one specific sort of set of people who, first of all, said, you were fantastic, and I was like, ah. But then second of all said, and that last song, you know, the fact that you were so nervous about singing it because, you know, you had no reason to be, you blew it out of the park. That's the expression they used. And I was just like, mind blown, mind blown. And I'm sorry, I feel like we're gonna get this video every week, every time I sing. But it's because I just don't believe in my own sort of abilities. I still don't think I am a singer. And I need to change my mindset, I know that. Because I want to be a singer. And apparently, I'm not as bad as I think I am. Oh my goodness, and then I forgot someone said this to me. They said, I've seen quite a few West End performances and you were really up there. That's what I want. Well, I want to be up there. My brain can't handle it. And my heart can't handle it. Goodness gracious me. So I just had to share that because I think, again, I really needed it. And I know I said this last time, I think. I definitely said it the time before. But I've had sort of the last 2 or 3 days quite anxious days. I've still been able to, you know, enjoy the job and do the job, and it's not totally affected me in the way that it does affect a lot of people. But equally, you know, it's not fun. And I've not really felt anxiety for a few months now, I think. Maybe that's an exaggeration, I can't tell time anymore. But it feels like it's been a while, which is a good thing. And it just suddenly creeps back into my life. Well, maybe it's only been a month. I don't think I've had it since I came on board. But I might have had it before. Anyway, it's not fun when you feel anxious. It's just not a fun thing to have. And I was feeling anxious sort of not long before I went to sing. And then obviously while I was singing, I didn't even think about it because I was stressing about singing. And as I came off, I wasn't thinking about it either. And I wasn't feeling it. And then all these nice people said nice things. And I was just on such a high, and I am still on such a high, and I am still feeling the anxiety because it doesn't actually go away. And sort of as soon as I came down the stairs away from the people, I was like, oh, there it is. That's a really loud wind. But it's so nice to have such a high and to feel so good about yourself. I am sorry. Because I feel like this is going to come across as like very up myself. And I understand why. But I need to talk about it. And at the end of the day, this is my space. And I just think it's so cool to have this like actual video proof evidence of my progress and of people liking my singing. I don't think I'll ever get used to that. Even if I did sort of get cast in a West End show, which obviously is the dream, or a Broadway show, or a movie or a TV show, I don't know. I still don't think I would ever believe people saying, you're good at what you do. I don't know, but I'm very glad that this is what I'm doing and this is what I've done and this is what the people have said, and that I'm going to continue to do this and hopefully build up my own stupid self-confidence, because that's how you should talk to yourself. And good night. I'm sorry. Good night.